If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, this is when you know that you're successful. My weight was 156 kilograms, but then I lost 65 kilograms of weight in 11 months. This was me. Alhamdulillah. So I'm here to share my story with you. My story is simply based on 3 letters: D, B, and A, which stands for dream, believe, achieve. So actually it started with a dream, and then I had to believe in myself. And at last I achieved the result that you see now on the stage. When I was born, I was a beautiful baby, like any other child in this world. But I had one big problem. I was overweight, like an overinflated balloon. Actually, when my mom saw the size of my face, she screamed, "This is Tekha." Can anyone guess what Tekha means? Oh, everyone knows. Okay, so actually not only the size of my face was like a batikha, but it also had the same bright color. But like any other mom in this world who loves her kid, my mom was no exception. In fact, she loved me too much that she swore, "I will never miss a good meal." She always loved to feed me. As a result, I became more and more and more and more and more obese. When I was 7, I was the fattest child in the school. I never found my size in the kids section. I was very unhappy and always alone. And when I was 8, my dad used to give me his very nice and cool clothes. So can you guys imagine an 8-year-old kid wearing his dad's clothes? This is how I looked when I was 8. My schoolmates used to tease me and exclude me from their games. As a reaction, I used to hit them. I was big and strong and always stopped their games. If I could not play, then neither could they. I used to eat their sandwiches. I used to annoy the teachers. But I also learned how to survive. I invented games for my schoolmates that I can play and control. For example, whoever gives me the best sandwich wins an applause and the handshake from the strong Tekha. Why did I do all of this? I was just trying to grab attention, to be a part of a team of friends, because I never had any friends. I used to tell myself that I looked cute and amazing. I even used to put this as my profile picture. I used to tell myself that I looked cute and amazing and strong and different. But in reality, I was just lying to myself and trying to hide my true feelings behind the wall because I was not strong enough to face the truth about my fat self. All of this happened when I was still a young kid. Then at 15, my brother used to get some very nice shirts and clothes. And when I asked him where he got this stuff from, he would smile and say, "From some shop, Tekha, but I don't think you're going to find your elephant size there." I used to smile in front of his face, but cry when I was alone. Then what made you laugh? I said cry. Then one day, I was in my sports club. I saw this very beautiful girl. She had blue eyes, long curly hair. I forgot that I was fat and just acted like a normal person. I forgot that I'm different than anyone. So I went to her very close friend, asking if I can talk to the girl. Then she told me, "Why not? I'll go and ask the girl, let's see what happens." I got an amazing reply from the beautiful girl. She told her friend to tell me, "Go and tell to this cow to look at himself first in the mirror before he even thinks to talk to someone." Yeah, haram. At 16, 17, things began to change a little for the better. Despite my enormous size, I became a basketball player. Not just a normal player, but to everyone's surprise, a very good player. I was naturally talented, even though I was too slow in the court compared to the rest of the players. But can you guys imagine a fat player like this scoring every game from 25 to 30 points? So I became a main... So I became a main player in my club, which made me love the game. but I still looked different than all the other players. My abilities on the court attracted more attention to me, but it was not the attention I was hoping for. My large size became the focus of negative attention that I did not expect. The fans of the opposing teams used to insult me publicly by inventing some Arabic songs such as Hizz 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 Makabuzza Gay Hizz, or يا أرض تهزي ما عليكي ده الفيل معدي من عليكي. And it's something like wobble wobble duck, or the floor has to shake because the elephant is passing through it. And that made me feel so sad and bad and broken from inside when I really, really loved the game. But can you guys imagine 10,000 people insulting you, only you the whole game? That's very, very sad. Then one day when I was 16, I got a phone call from the Egyptian national team. They said the new coach wants you in the national team. At first I did not believe it, because how could I join a national team when I weighed 156 kilograms? And then they called me again. They said you were selected from the best players in Egypt. So off I went to Cairo to try to join the national team. The first thing we had to do was the physical test. I was shaking from nerves. The first player stood on the scale. He was 182 centimeters tall, and he was 84 kilograms. Then the coach started shouting at him, and he said, "How can you have gained 2 kilograms when you are in the national team?" And then the second player stood on the scale. He was 190 centimeters, and he was 91 kilograms. Then the coach said, "What are you guys coming to do here? Are you coming here to have fun or what?" And he was shouting and yelling like crazy, when those two guys were like models compared to me. And now I'm the third player who's going to stand on the scale. Can anyone imagine how I felt at this moment? Can anyone imagine how I felt when all of the players are standing beside the scale because they want to know how much I weigh? I stood on the scale. I was 176 centimeters, and I was 156 kilograms. So the coach just smiled and said, "Tekha, you're the total of the whole team." Everyone started laughing at me, exactly like you guys. I smiled back at all of them, but from deep inside me I was crying. In fact, after the physical test, I went to the toilet and looked at the mirror and really cried. I mean, cried hard. I was sad, very sad. But I also was mad. And I told myself I will change my life and challenge everyone in this world. And to challenge everyone in this world, then I had to challenge myself first. To change my life, I had to ask myself a couple of questions. The first question was, who am I? And the second question was, am I happy with myself? And the answer from deep inside me was no, but yes in front of everyone. Why? Because I was not strong enough to face and challenge myself. I made 3 changes in my attitude and behavior, or maybe I can call them 3 operations. The first operation was will, second operation was determination, third operation was persistence. And these 3 things helped me change my whole life. Imagine my feelings now after I changed my life. Isn't it amazing how I went from sad, depressed, to who I am today? Isn't it amazing that my brother, who once told me cool clothes don't go in elephant size, now calls me very quickly when he gains 2 or 3 kilograms and says, "Tekha, please help me"? Isn't it amazing that I'm receiving daily messages from people who wants to lose weight? Isn't it amazing that I, Tekha myself, I'm standing in front of you guys today and trying to change your life? I'm here just to tell you that nothing in life is impossible. And changing doesn't just mean losing weight. You can change any bad habit in life into a good habit. We all have bad habits, but we don't try changing them. Just go stand in front of a mirror and talk honestly with yourself. Are you happy? Really happy? And you try 100 times to change. And if you fail 100 times, try again and again and again and again. As long as you try, there is always a chance of you changing your life. And after I changed my life, I decided to change other people's lives. And that was the reason why I created Tekha Group, which is trying to change other people's lives through lots of things, such as seminars, trainings, social media, etc., etc., etc. So that everyone knows our message, which is nothing in life is impossible. You do not know how many people hate their lives just because they're fat. You can tell me, no, they don't. No, they do, but they're just trying to hide it, so no one can see it. But I was one of those sad and depressed people for many, many years. Be the change you want to see. Let's do it. Let's wake up. Let's stop hiding from ourselves. Let's live an amazing and happy life. And let me tell you something. If you did not change yourself, no one is going to change you. You start putting your happiness on things that won't last. You're just trying to escape reality. Don't take steps in the wrong direction that will actually take you away from your dreams. You do not know how many people go to the mirror every day and look at themselves and wish they had a different body. I'm going to tell them how to have a different body. Just work for it, and work for it, and work for it, and work for it. Everyone is trying to find something that makes them happy. You can find it, because I found it. And nothing's really beyond your reach. And I'll prove to you this right now. Lig Vujicic, or Taha Hussein, or Lionel Messi, or Foxy Brown, or Stephen Hawking. Those people are not better than anyone sitting over here. In fact, they had disabilities which could have stopped them from being successful. But what made them successful is that they challenged their disabilities and worked hard, and still working hard to achieve their dreams. So starting from today, no more excuses. No more I can't. No more I don't have time. No more I'm too tired. No more I don't have motivation. No more I wish I had the willpower. And remember that some people are old at 18 and some are young at 90. So find what you love to do. I love helping people. Thank you. I love helping people. I love inspiring people. I love changing people's lives. It's great. The greatest business in the world is trying to save and change people's lives. And that was the reason why I created Tekha Group. And then the end of my speech, can you guys please, but everyone, close your eyes, please. I just want to show everyone something, please. Please, everyone close their eyes, please. This is how it feels. And that was my impossible dream. And this is how it feels. Now everyone is opening their eyes, no one closed them, no worry. And this is how it feels when you change your life. This was my size. And thank you very much.